right, everybody, we are back. It's a beautiful day. Let's hit the road with by looking at the market and see what we can find to trade. So the market keep popping up, or at least holding the highs. So yeah, if you have any comments, any questions, any stock that you will be looking at, don't hesitate to share with us. And let's see how we can do this. Good morning, Marie.
Good morning, Davey.
How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Nice,
Very,
nice.
very good. Very exciting day yesterday. And today should be.
Yeah, we got a bunch of
As
earning
well.
reports yesterday. I don't know if you were aware, but we were having Airbnb, Beans, or Pinterest. Yeah, it was quite a volatile market close with those things after the market close. So let's see.
There we go. We're back. Had a little bit of a hiccup here. Well, by looking at that list that we've got through our scanner, the list looks kind of red. So are we looking for a little bit of an adjustment?
Yeah, basically, most of it, I see the Chinese sector really, really red. Like, if we look at Baba, look at that sell-off on Baba, look at XPF. So XPF is a little bit better. Rivian was also reporting yesterday. I know Rivian is not Chinese, but I always have this association that Rivian is a Chinese stock, but it is not. So yeah.
It seems to be, Rivian definitely had a interesting.
PDD, look at the sell-off in PDD as well. So I don't necessarily know due to what, but of course, new government policies gonna be affecting those stocks for sure. But Baba is impressive. Like, we are talking about the Baba. Every time the Baba hit 100 something, he have trouble there, and he's if we look through the, I don't have enough historical data in this chart, I think. Yeah, no, I cannot see as I would like to see, but if you go far enough, you will see the Baba. It's really, every time that it goes 100 something, it just push back down to around 70, 80s. So, yeah. Nvidia is holding pretty well the 48, so 148. As I say, is there anything that you're looking at, or not yet? You're making a watch list?
Well, I'm looking here at the watch list, and what stands out is we've got a couple of green out of the whole red. So I am going to be interested in looking at Affirm.
Definitely,
Yeah, Affirm is usually a good trade, right? So it's clear trading, moves well, and it shows up there as a green. So that's definitely, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I think that they were one of, they reported yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
Okay.
So I just would like to see, there is that relevant level at 47. That's very far.
That's so far. I agree.
Yeah. Though we know that the volatility on Affirm is quite wild, it's crazy. I mean, this stock can pop up and down like nothing.
Correct.
So
yeah, and there is, it's confirmed, right? So by that tape.
by
Tape
any chance, are you
it's a
seeing?
lean.
Yeah, exactly, definitely. I actually still in the same trade. I would like to illustrate or to point at the 51. Do you see any relevant size at 51?
Okay, let me go back
I
to
think
the
I do
front.
have some sizes here. Definitely there is some
Absolutely,
sizes. Yeah.
yes, absolutely. So 51, there's actually in both tapes.
So I think it would be kind of interesting if we find something in between, because as we have, you see right now, we are very close to the center of these two bigger participation. And yeah, as we're gonna be willing to trade Affirm,
We could be,
do you
yes.
see anything? For example, I see some
48.
lots at 47.55.
Exactly. I was just going to, and we've got 48.30 as well. And 48.30 It's
How much is that
actually
4830?
4830. We've got a lot of 20, and on the other side, not much.
Not much, okay.
Hmm.
Still, that heavier size is like seems to be toward the downside. So we have the 47, then we have the 47 and 50.
Hmm.
I might be wrong. Actually, there is a 30 lot at 50 as well. You see it?
Hmm.
So
So
okay.
it could be that this one could be bullish. It's already is. It's obviously popped up this, pre-market. We're looking at a pop-up of almost $4. So that's a big one. That's a big pop. So is it going to readjust? We don't know, but the tape is definitely has a lot of potential on the long. So
Definitely.
we'll see if it's going to maintain its long. It's still early, right? So
Yeah, it's very
tape
early,
is
so-
lean. So we'll have to recheck that one because I like a firm. We have good trade. So I'm going to be starting with the culprits, as we say, our usual culprits. We've got, as far as volume, NVIDIA is our top one.
Perfect.
So let's start. I'm going to be starting with that to look at the tape. Again, it's a little bit early. We still have some leanness to the tape. But we do have some big levels at 149.40, 149.90, and 150. So, but
Which is the biggest? 49,
it's going to be 49, if I'm not mistaken, it was
4900.
49.90. 49.90 is bigger. 149.90.
Okay.
So we've got
49.90.
149.90, and if we're looking at ARCA, we actually, that one is super bullish. We've got the biggest position at 150. 150,
Yeah.
it's a little crazy, but it goes up to 155, 158, and up to 165, which could be a little unrealistic on a Friday. But we do have a saying of not limiting the move because we do that so easily.
Okay. Perfect. So I would like to identify something toward the downside, but 45, like 145.
Oh.
That's quite far, I would say. Though, what else? Between there, like 47, 67.
I think that to the downside, we could actually short from the VWAP, and we do have some volume at the VWAP as far as orders. So if we do bounce, a good short could be a good short at 148.60 if it goes down to, because we do have 148.60 and we actually have 148 as well, but I would like to catch it from a higher. And
By any chance, have you seen the 148.76? 148.76 on ARCA?
yes, correct, I see it at 60.
Yeah, that's a little bit bigger than the one that 48.60. So
Which is a position that's right between the 50 and the VWAP. So it's actually quite a safe one right there. And it was previous, it's been previous resistance before and then pre-market support. So yeah, could be a good level.
nice.
Okay, well, I am going to be looking, because we've got some, again, we've got SMCI showing
SMCI.
up, and the third.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so
I just want to add it to my list. I think I don't have it. SMCI.
Yep.
Perfect.
SMCI's got very strong volume again this morning.
Very, very nice. We are above 26 today. It's 26.40.
And if we're looking, so I'm looking here at the tape.
26 relevant size.
Surprise! Exactly. Surprise! Surprise! We don't seem to have a very strong tape at the bid. It's quite lean. I know that it's still early, but 26 is definitely a strong order and level. So I am going to put that there for the 26, though I do not, we always say that. I don't believe it's going to come back so low, but yeah, 26. Perfect.
Yeah, like I was trying to identify something toward the upside, but
Well, 28. So 26 is a big one, but then to the upside, we've got
2750. What about
yeah,
2750?
2750 in ARCA, definitely 2750. We've got 27, like it's a step again, and so we've got 2750, 27. We've got 28. We've got. Do we have 2850? Yeah, we've got 2850. Then we jump to 30, and of course 36. So it seems longer and definitely unbalanced to the upside. Again, it is early.
Yeah, like right now, I like it's still respecting like if you see if I put it any line like let's say from here, like can you see that another one? I want to raise that. Okay, if I take this one here, this little wick here, and I do like this, we are kind of still trending up, but this is no very clean move. Well, it's clean toward the downside. So I will be concerned about it not breaking 20 like the VWAP pretty much. Like let's see if there is any important signs. Like maybe I will be looking more short than long on SMCI. Though I would like to see the reaction at around this top here, and if we manage to break through, well, about 27.11. But if we break the trend, I think it kind of already say I have strong selling during the pre-market. So, but yeah, let's see. Let's see
Exactly.
what sizes.
Because it's really close now, right? To the 26, as we said, the 26 big level. So if it pulls back there, it would be a really nice long. If it goes through that, it could be a good short.
Yeah, like
So I've really marked this level.
one of the reasons I am kind of really looking short more than because of the trend. I don't know if you like, but if you see the bid and the ask on the tape, the bid is way lighter, way shorter. So
Correct.
it's
That's
less
what I was
clear
saying.
in
It's really, the ask is unbalanced at this moment. So it's definitely, yep. And still early though. It's still early. So
yeah,
we'll
definitely.
see. We'll keep checking that tape. So, because it seems to be respecting the 2630, 2625. We'll see if it goes through and how it's going to react because it seems to be on its way to 26. So, we've got DJT.
DJT, I don't have that one on my list, but like, oh, looking interesting. Oh, very interesting. Like, if you see, like, any short from here, like, you wouldn't be wrong at all. Like, let's say, I want to adjust this a little bit more like that. Then I can just take it from here. That's very convincing. Like, so. Then we have this bottom here that it have been kind of holding. This is just an area, so around like 2570, 2575. Yeah, now definitely trending back up. This is gonna be in short restriction mode almost for sure.
It is.
It is already.
It already is. And it seems to be respecting, though, today, pre-market, the PCL. So if we're looking at how it seems to be above the VWAP, now let's look at the tape. Oi.
There is definitely some resistance at 28. Like I don't know if you see, like right now it's running into that resistance. It pierced that resistance and like it traded a little bit there, but like, I'm talking about like you see the whole trend down here, and then like establish like it bounced strongly from here, then try bounce again, bounce again. It bounced a couple times until it didn't bounce anymore. So lost the 28, trading below here, and now it's claiming those 28. My question is, as these have been trending down the way it have been trending down, will it be able to hold above 28? That's it's a major level, I would say.
Correct. And we know that this stock is fully politically motivated. So, as we know, it could very well take off
Definitely.
and not be aligned with our indexes. So, we'll keep an eye on that because, as you stated, 28 seems to be an important level. And right now, it seems to be respecting and printing above the PCL. So we'll keep an eye on that because the tape, we've got big levels up to 35. So very strong on the tape. Again, still early.
Perfect. So anything else?
Well, no, that's definitely. Not really. Well, something that showed up this morning is VLY, and I do not know what they do. Who is VLY, and why did they show up this morning? So there seems to be a big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Let's see who those people are.
So it really seems very volatile while it goes from incredible.
Valley Nation Bancorp. So it's like bank related. Bank was not doing that good yesterday. The banking sector was not doing that good yesterday. So yeah, it's a bank and it's a
Financial
holding
holding
company,
company.
which engage provision of commercial banking service in operation. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, really don't know them. I see that like they are trading around relevant levels, but yeah, very cheap name. Yeah, I can look at it for you, but I might.
No, so we've got a good float though, and we do have a good short float.
Yeah.
Could be interesting if it's volatile today. So if we're looking at that one, we're looking at 935 to 10. So I think the move was pre-market, so we'll see. Tesla,
The big boy.
the big boy.
He went 300 already. Find a lot of sellers there.
We still have a big level at 300 as well, Mike, and it's on the ask. Tape is not crazy, definitely a little lean, but we've got a big position at 300 and we've got a big position at 285 and 295. So
285 and 295.
295 and the 285, 295 obviously is at the bid. So let's see what those levels look like. Oh yes, okay.
Yeah, like 300. Yeah, let's see how close to that 300 it went. Like will be the highest point was this candle here. It went
Very close.
yeah 299 with 95 cents. But something around that level, that is relevant is that it technically like you have been trying to break a couple times. So like here, like it's gravitating toward those 300. So if he's not able to hold 300, it will be a good short, but very risky trade unless you get the best price and you're willing to. Yeah.
Right now, like we said, the tape is a little bit light.
Tesla.
Well, 300, like 300 is 300, right? So
Yeah, 300 is the biggest one.
Mhm.
So, yeah. And then we have 305.
Okay. We've got RPX that doesn't really show RPRX does not show much on the tape. I think the move was a little bit pre-market. Not sure. We'll see if there's still volatility in here.
That looks to me like a pharmaceutical company. Let's see. RP RX. Yeah, it's a pharmaceutical company. So
There seems to have been, probably due to earnings, a really big pop.
oh yeah, they
Not a
miss
surprise.
earnings, but they have a 5%. Like they miss the earnings by 1.09%, but they have a revenue surprise of 5.46%.
Fantastic.
So that's
So
why
that
they
would
are.
explain the dollar gap, the dollar pop this pre-market. Could be interesting on the pullback, but right now not much volume. I would like to look, because we haven't looked at any currency. I just want to look at a currency. Let's look at IBID. I'm looking at IBID. So if I'm looking at IBID, we're looking at important levels 43.40, which is pretty much there.
Cryptocurrency, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still popping up.
What did I say?
Currency.
Let's look at general currency of everything in
No, like because when you say
No,
currency,
no,
like I was
I'm
trying
sorry.
to look at Dixie,
of
and
course.
here like Dixie is like which is the dollar, U.S. dollar, is just going higher and higher. He had a pullback about overnight. Well, like from the 5, yeah, like yesterday he pulled back, but now it's going.
So
Trying to climb up the. Yeah. So I would say.
like, well, cryptos. IBIT seems to be quite strong. We've got an unbalanced state to the as. We'll see what that looks like after. It's interacting at a very positive level, at important level there. Another one I want to look at, because we were trading them, trading INTC yesterday, and INTC. We had some important levels. Are they
At the
still?
same point than yesterday, but he, like during pre-market, it went way higher.
Mm-hmm.
So right now it's right at 26.
So we've got a big level. We've got a big one, a big order at 25 on the tape.
25. Yes, I see that one.
So,
I think that 25.81 for some reason is relevant.
23.50 still there. We knew that one.
And 25 will be somewhere around here.
And then we've got 26.17. So the tape's not crazy bullish though.
Yeah, like it's. I would expect it to go to retest the 25.50 maybe, because like there is a okay order at 25.50. It's not that heavy, I would say, but yeah, maybe like we will see what it does.
Well, let's look at. Did you see DKNG?
I didn't see, but I know they were popping down like they were. They have. I think they have earnings yesterday. DKNG.
Yeah,
So-
they popped down a lot, but popping back up with vengeance.
That's the alarm for us to get our orders ready. I also gonna take the time to show you guys our disclaimer. Make sure that you read our disclaimer and you are aware that all the knowledge or all the comments we make or we share here are just with educational purposes. Like, we are not responsible for any trade or any risk you guys take. And like, I hope we are getting any value, but make sure that we trade with responsibility or on a responsible way. Sorry. Yeah, what are you saying, Marie? Sorry.
No, the KNG very strong. Yes, it did pull back, and but taking off. And
Yeah.
if we're looking at SPY, it seems like it wants to be strong today. So, but very
I'm
low.
gonna go once at a time there, like, because I would like to look at the KMG today as well.
Mm-hmm.
So the KMG, like you see, there is a decent side at like at 39.21, 39.21. That's somewhere around here. I like the way this name trade normally.
Mm-hmm.
This you can catch very nice trade on this. So 39.21. I couldn't put it exactly 21, but it's around there. And toward the downside, we have no sizes that we can mention, but we see that it's trying to definitely push back up. So you say SPY was strong, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Okay, we will see. Like, I mean, is holding the upside move.
Mm-hmm. We will see. But the KNG, I would be interested probably in taking a small position at 38 if it pulls back. 238, that was a previous support, but that's 2 step down. So that would be a
38?
big pullback. Yes.
Yeah, like, to be honest, thank you for that call out. I think you are totally right. I didn't see there is some size in there. It's not that big of a size,
No.
but if this thing is gonna be managing to recuperate everything back, that's even above the VWAP.
Correct.
So it
So it
makes
could
total
be.
sense to me.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I could be interested there. We'll see, right? We don't know if it's going to give us an opportunity to pull back. It might have. And it might that we need to be agile or not just walk away from the trade.
Perfect. So I want to go back to SPY. They're like, look, it's popping up very nice, but like, I have trouble right now believing that this is gonna really be a bullish day. If you ask why, well, at least on the indexes, let's say, like you see this flush here, we are recuperating back. Like, this is a decent flush, and like today's Friday, we have
We
test
do.
a couple times those tops around there. So when Marie was mentioning about the indexes or SPY being strong, I wanted to drop off a trend line that will make sense to me. And like, I have none right now. Like, if you see the 596, around 596.70, 596.50, there is clear top here. Like, I went to the 60-minute chart because in the 5 minutes I was not able to see it clear enough. So when you don't see the move clear enough or what is going on enough, you just zoom out and you get a more clear idea of what you're looking at. Definitely strong, as Marie was saying. If I have a trend line from this little bottom here to, like, so it will require patience because like, there is a clear level of resistance. You have touched it 1, 2, 3 times at 596 with 65 around that level. So until it clear that level, I won't really clear it. Like, call it a bullish day. So we can just move sideways or just break the trend toward the downside. Let's see how.
We've got 20 seconds.
20 seconds to go. So yeah, like you see, like that set it up pretty much. Like, if I go back to the 5 minutes, like, I'm gonna readjust those. So you have fun, Marie.
Thank you. You too.
I'm gonna
Let's have fun and
DK
let's
and G. I'm
make
gonna focus on
money.
DK and G at the open.
I'm looking at probably Nvidia.
So market is officially open. So let's see. You have Nvidia, you say? You're looking at Nvidia?
I'm looking at Nvidia for now.
Nvidia, yeah, very nice. DKNG is popping up without me. I think I'm gonna give it another shot there. Let's see. I really don't know what this trade can do. But it's not offering any
Market.
any pullback right now.
Okay, and SPY is popping up.
What are
We'll
you
see.
saying?
SPY is popping up.
Yeah, SPY trying to break that. So DKNG, as I just say, like DKNG. Why you're not changing the D? Yeah.
Okay,
There we go.
so SPY is interacting right now at the pre-market high. So we'll see what it's going to do right there.
So DKNG, I would like to add a little bit more at 39.20. So trying to add at 39.20. Let's see. Nvidia having trouble at those 48 something. DKNG doesn't want to give me the 38.20. 39.20, sorry. So
Okay, Nvidia now printing.
Nvidia taking off. DKNG, there we go, DKNG. I'm gonna add there on DKNG. I know I hesitate a bit. Yeah, definitely. I would expect this to not come back to the 39.20, so I'm gonna put my stop loss around there. So let's see. Like this thing is a little bit too bullish right now. So working this really cool. How are you doing on Nvidia?
Printing, but I did not put my stop loss far enough. Or
Gotcha.
switch to break even too quickly, and it got me out. So I went back in. We'll see now how it wants to do. I am looking right now at the tape. It is maintaining the 149 well. We'll see. That was pre-market resistance right there at 149.25. We'll see what it goes.
So DKNG, I have my stop loss on already. So INTC.
Market is, so SPY is crossing pre-market high.
SPY, okay, you say crossing. Okay,
Pre-market high.
very nice, very nice. So DKNG, I'm gonna hold that for a little bit if it allow me to. So I mean, like that name was not looking that good in the pre-market. So market, the SPY is really clearing up. So Tesla 300 already. It worked the 300 and then it came back down. So Amazon, PLTR I kind of ignored a bit, so that was not good. Yeah. Firm, look at the firm. Like he went through the sizes. Like, yeah.
Let me go get the firm. Wow.
Yeah, it's
Wow, eh? So 147.
yeah, it's everything is kind of coming down like DJT.
Okay, so we're at the 5 minutes.
DJT keep looking like a decent short, but it's a hard to borrow stock. So DKNG. Yeah, this name is not looking that good.
Okay, Nvidia's finally
DJT,
escaping a little bit of, still creating a range. We'll see, but has pushed up, at least made a higher high. So we'll see.
Nice, very nice.
Oh, we'll see. We've got a huge position at 149.50. And then we've got pretty heavy stacking going right up. I'm trying to see where would be these levels.
If DJT, I'm out of the DKNG. DKNG, I'm okay with that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Nvidia, if you're looking at the levels, check the levels at 150, the orders at 150.
Yeah, we are only 50 cents from there, so I see it's huge. So.
And 150 was a pre-market high, so we'll see how it, if it's going to be bouncing through, pushing through, or rejecting the 150. Are we going to be finding? Wow.
Yeah, very nice trade.
Look at that position in INET at 150.
I'm trying that SMCI long. SMCI. I know we are trading below the level, and normally I don't like this trading activity right here. But like, it broke the trend clearly. I know you were looking more long in this name than short.
Correct.
So I just see that like Nvidia, everything is popping up. Like I don't see why SMCI also couldn't pop up. So yeah, let's see. I think it's a very decent level, that 26.
I took it as well.
I think
great call out, Davey.
So it does make sense. So
good interaction with the
right here.
The VWAP.
There we go. So what else? What else?
Okay, so Nvidia did not reach. We'll see.
INTC, as I say, like those levels, like we are too far in both directions. We were a little bit too far. But I kind of didn't know what to do with it. DKNG, I definitely would like to try that 38. Something around 38. DKNG. Let's see if that level is still relevant. 38. We have a decent lot at 15, something like that, like 15. So I'm gonna try DKNG. I'm gonna drop off the order there. I won't be, just to be very disciplined. So yeah, order is in for DKNG. And like, what is the best way of not taking the trades at levels that you don't like? Well, don't put any orders on it. DKNG. And for example, what is one of the other difference? I can go way heavier than what I was going before in DKNG if I am buying that level, because my expectations are that it will respect it for at least like 50 cents maximum, like if you're around 50 cents. The full size position is not good. So let's see. So anything else that you would like me to look at? Like SMCI is fighting the level, but it's not really working yet. So I actually think I would like to add some to SMCI.
Huge wicks. for
To me, that's
SMCI,
very
right?
respectable.
Mhm.
What it's doing right there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try to add also to SMCI. DK and G, DK and G. Maybe I did a mistake. Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe not. SMCI. Yeah, as I say, I wanna add to SMCI. So let's do the right thing.
Tape acceleration on SMCI. Okay, so SPY.
Yeah, I have my order in to add on SMCI. I didn't get fast enough, maybe, but we will see. We don't have to be funny about it. So, what were you saying? Sorry, I think I didn't
So
hear you.
no, it's okay. So SPY right now seems to,
Have trouble there?
well, it had a doji, a very wiki doji, in the 5 minutes, the previous candle, but now it seems to be gaining a little bit strength. We found some buyers. So Nvidia, I do not like that Nvidia is interacting so much with the VWAP and SMCI. I. So,
Yeah, I see. Like I add.
Mm-hmm.
That was the trade where I actually add.
Okay.
And yeah, I have my stop loss at 25.48. If you get there, wait, I'm wrong. So DK and G, yeah, in DK and G, what I say, like I have my entry at DK and G exactly at 38. And my question is that one that I want to put to front run it, like put like a bit above 38.
Mm-hmm.
SMCI keep coming down.
Mm-hmm. It needs to really pop at that level because I'm going to be out of that trade.
Yeah.
And we know this is the open, right? So
For me, that like I am a little bit not thinking around there, no concern about it, because I have the order what I think I'm gonna be wrong if you get there. So yeah, and there we go. It's gonna go there.
mm-hmm.
The SMCI. SMCI, SMCI. Yeah, like, yeah, we are very close to those 25.50. Yeah.
I'm just going to see look at the tape because 25 has a big position right now on SMCI and oof, in both tapes.
Yeah, there is a little bit too much size to the downside.
Mm-hmm.
Like 25.34 is also quite big. So in my defense, I bought a good level, so I'm out of the trade. DK and G.
What is going on?
Let's go a little bit counter on DK and G. If it's not one thing, it might be the other. So
Wow. I'm out of both.
yeah,
Let's do a reassessment because we do have a pull from the market.
yeah. If DK and G is not gonna be holding there,
Mm-hmm.
look at SMCI. Like I didn't mark that level. I actually gonna mark that level because SMCI have some decent size at 25. So
Mm-hmm. In both tapes.
yeah, so
But there's a big position at 24 as well, so I think that
I am shorting DKMG. I don't feel extremely right about it. It's just like I don't want to wait for too late for me to flip my size if this trade is not going to work. We clearly didn't held at 39, and there is a big size at 40, so like that rejection was strong enough. Do I see any sizes to the downside? Oh, DKNG, no, SMCI, decently bouncing from the 25.00. What is this SPY doing?
It's interacting right now with the VWAP.
Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that there is no anything scary on SMCI below there. Yeah, it makes sense to me. So I took SMCI, wrong thing. So let's see. Yeah, SMCI. Wrong hotkey. So. Yeah, SMCI I did a hotkey mistake there, so I'm gonna be out. DKNG. What are you trading, Marie?
Well, right now I went SMCI. Looking at the levels, I went short on SMCI. But, not sure about
Yeah,
that.
like that 25 is decent enough.
Agreed.
It's like DKNG. And I add to DKNG, so I have risk of DKNG. PLTR is flying. I'll pull back.
NVIDIA.
Aye. What happened there? Okay, so DKNG seems like if he's trying to fish the liquidity at around 40. SPY is popping up.
Creating a new high.
Yeah, SMCI, a little bit of a lack of momentum there.
So SPY is going through.
The range today is a little bit tighter than yesterday. Or it's around the same pretty much. It's like we're gonna be on that. So I just wanna manage DKNG better. Yeah, SMCI keep breaking down. So let's do a little bit of tape reading there on SMCI. There we go, DKNG. As I say, I don't feel extremely right about that. This is gonna be like the mRNA of yesterday. Well, it's not the same. Like mRNA had a big flush at the open. This was kind of the opposite. We went up quite a lot. SMCI keep popping up. I think that SMCI doesn't want to let that 25 go away. But I want to look at the tape. Do you have SMCI?
Yep. SMCI short.
You have short, okay. Yeah, he managed to lose the 25. DKNG. I'll take another loss in there. That's not gonna be good.
Well, the market is popping. It's above pre-market and market high. Not crazy volume, mind you.
Mm-hmm. In DKNG, I'm gonna respect my stop loss as it is above the 39. So I wanted to get me out, and then I tried to do something different. So Nvidia trying to go back up, basically from 48. That 48 bounce was decent. DKNG. Yeah, DKNG getting out. Let's see. Some major sell-off from Nvidia. Let's see Tesla. I took a Tesla short there. Let's see.
So what is Nvidia doing right now? Yeah, SMCI is not doing much right now.
Yeah, I see. But the reason why I'm shorting Tesla there is because Tesla had a decent order at 35. So, anyways, like the analysis is kind of wrong, because if you are having a big order at 35, you pop up $2 above, and you're going short. It could work, but not the best idea. No, definitely not the best idea. So, I think I short Tesla there because of just of the risk to reward ratio, even if the trade makes not that much sense. So we have DKNG going back up. Okay, you don't need to let the trade go away, because now we are at the level. So the level I was trying to buy before, and it's gonna hold above. I think there is a high chance that we are going to be holding above. So
Very slow.
yeah, definitely. SMCI as well. I think SMCI, in my opinion, have been respecting this level enough that I am going to be trying it there too. SMCI, I keep pressing the wrong hotkey. So I'm gonna fix that for next week. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out. I'm
Out of
coming out.
SMCI?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
I think we're gonna need to look a little bit deeper for us to take those trades. Like, I think those levels, like,
I'll hold it a few moments. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Tesla is trying to pop up. Okay.
Okay, let's go. What a quiet day. That's fine.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean,
Volume. Really quiet volume. Okay, finally. We are printing on
yeah,
SMCI.
SMCI, I see. SMCI. Out of SMCI one more time. I'm not gonna be out of Tesla very soon. Oh, no good trading today. No good trading for me.
I'm just gonna look at the volumes. So, eesh. Very rare that NVIDIA does not get force or from that's so not correlated with the market. Very rare. It is NVIDIA is making higher lows,
Yeah, I see.
but oof, what a struggle. So SMCI's got a strong position, very big position, at 400 on both tapes. At 24, I'm sorry, on both tapes. I was reading the order, and it has actually continuancy up to that on the tape. So I'm expecting it to go down to there. I'm still holding my long on NVIDIA because it's making higher lows. So now it's actually at the VWAP. I'm hoping it's going to go through. SPY is escaping the range to the upside. But again, low volume.
DK and G. I got a little bit more heavy there. Let's see if it managed to hold that level.
Let's go. So it seems like, yes, SMCI is on its way to 24. Nice.
Yeah, I see that size at 24. So One of the biggest mistake I made on DKNG, it was like I got a bad price first. Then when I got the bad price, I flipped my long for a short.
Okay.
And then when the stock was close to the price I would like to be going long, I was not believing in it. So, like, didn't we say that DKNG was a long at the open?
Absolutely.
So I went long here, out here, got out here, then shorted here. Why do you short in front of a level that for you was relevant? Because you are not paying much attention. So now I know what to do now, but still, like, I load the boat a little bit here, but like around 39 something. But yeah, what are you gonna do if you break 39? Well, are you gonna take another loss? Which is not the smartest thing to do. So
Well, I'm really paying attention to SMCI at the moment because I would like to see its interaction with the 24, which the levels are still there. We've got 2401. That's actually now we've got a double shield at 2401 and 24 on SMCI. So NVIDIA still consolidating, still interacting with the 50. I still believe in the long for that. So I am going to hold NVIDIA. Hopefully it will be popping up.
avocado. This is gonna print avocado soon.
Oh,
He's printing some little money, but
I
he's
like
gonna
that.
be printing avocado soon. Something.
I'm printing avocado right now. I just don't want to be taking a partial because it's so clear levels at this moment on SMCI that I do not want to lose and leave some money on the table. I do not like. Okay, so NVIDIA seems to be making now, wanting to make a lower low. It could get me out. I place my stop loss.
Something I didn't want to lose perspective of is SMCI. To be honest, I like the long SMCI at some point. So I'm gonna be paying attention to those levels. Like you see that 24 that on, like
Mhm. Oh, it's-
decent size.
Dead on.
So I want to see the quality of the bounce of that 24, and if it does something I like, I will try to go long. So, what are you saying about Nvidia was making? Yeah, like, but that's very wiki there. It's like
I know.
the
It
five
is. It's
on
very, very wiki.
CVE. CVE is gonna offer my entry today.
Okay. So we knew that
Well
was
down
on
here, but let me see SMCI. Like I
the 20.
as I say,
It's
gonna-
increasing at 20.
SMCI.
At 24, the position is increasing.
Okay. So I just don't want to lose focus of SMCI. I think that DK. I just gonna put DKNG here. DKNG gonna take care of itself there. So if it works.
Okay. Nvidia got me out. I'm good with that.
And with SMCI, I want to see the reaction at that 24. So we haven't touched 24. That's very relevant to know that we haven't touched 24. So 24.
But it's nice to see big positions at 24.11. We've got big positions at 24.07. So, and then we've got the 24. That's huge. So, are we going to start building below that? We do have some position at 23.95,
Nvidia flushing
23.94.
aggressively through 47.
I'm glad I'm out of that trade.
So
Oh, beautiful SMCI, beautiful.
SMCI, I want to see that print. Very relevant. Low 40, like we haven't touched those
Nope.
24.0. Make sure I don't press the whole wrong hotkey on SMCI today, like now. 24.02.
We knew 24.11 had a big position that went through, and it's still flushing.
Yeah, he pierced it by
Pierced
quite a lot.
and went through it. Woo!
Oh, because you are short on SMCI.
Yes, absolutely. I'm taking profit right there.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Here comes the money, money, money.
Because depending on what happens right there, I could be out of the position and flipping. And it seems okay.
I took SMCI right there at that
Long?
24. Yeah, long.
Okay. 2350 seems to be building at the moment.
Very low risk on that trade
Mm-hmm.
for me. Like, I just like the way it reacts to the 24. The quality of the bounce is not there. In my opinion, it pierces by a little bit too much. So, yeah, there it goes, piercing by more. So as I say, very technical trade. I'm not trying to let it go. Like there is somebody 74 with decent size. So once that 74 get filled, I'm gonna be out. Yeah, what a crappy trade for me. It's my fault. Like I mean, this is the part of the things we need to be aware of. Like, I totally messed up the DKNG, and like, yeah, I look at this trade when before the market opened. I was looking long in this trade, so I was looking long, and like I took the long. Like this is the price I wanna get. This is the price I wanna get. I took it here instead, and I add here. Took a big loss here, and then when it's close to the level I wanna buy, I say no, it's a short. Why did you flip so fast? We are just like 15 minutes in, and you're shorting already. I think that you believe was very strong. That was a mosquito. So
No, they
now-
should be all dead.
I flip here and I got 39.20 as I wanted, but then I add heavily on it. So this trade can make everything back, but not the right mentality here when we were flipping our head when we have no reason for it. Like those propositions where you say, is the trade breaking my level for me to go short? Well, no, it is not. Why are you going short? So we are printing some SMCI as well. SMCI. That's why I say I like the reaction on that 24. I didn't like the fact that it pierced by 10 cents, but let's put in perspective that this name is under a lot of selling pressure. So what I'm trying to get here, maybe a parabolic move toward the 26 back. I was able to add decently at the 2406 or 2405 with a little risk because like it was just 10 cents.
It should go back to 24 right now because we still have the people there.
SMCI is actually trading at 24, 12, 24, 11. So DKNG pulling back down. DKNG. Are we gonna have a roller coaster today? I know my PNL had it already. Had a roller coaster. SMCI trying to go down one more time.
Yeah, so now we'll see how it's going to interact because we've got a position building at 2350. So is it going to go through to go and get the 2350 because there is 2366 as well that's there. So is it going to continue going down or is it going to bounce off to 40 to 24? It seems again good interaction, good reaction to it, but that position at 2350 is quite big.
DKNG, I would like to ignore it for a little bit. Like the trade on DKNG, I think it's a little bit bigger. DKNG, like we have a very decent side at 40. Once that 40 gets clears, I would expect that 40 to become on a level of support. Based on that, like yeah, we're definitely gonna need to wait. So I just don't want to get out prematurely on DKNG. For SMCI, we are trying to hold those 24. I could actually say that we are holding those 24 very decently.
I think so too.
So
I believe that.
though you did that very well in my opinion, which is like this name did break all the levels. Like he broke the 26, he broke the 25, he broke the 24. So
Thank you, Davey.
I am looking long. Yeah, my pleasure. Is like you are doing very well. So that's what we're supposed to do. I think the more we talk about those things, the more we point
Absolutely.
out it.
I agree.
We're gonna be more aware of those things.
So it seems like I agree. I agree because talking it out loud and really express it, like speaking out loud of what we actually see, makes sense, right? Reinforces or actually gets us out of the trade, saying, "Hey, it's broken," right? So. And when we're looking at it, speaking of it and saying, oh, there was a level at 2366 that wasn't there previously. And now the 2350 is actually building. And now we even have a position at 23. They were not there. We're not present. So it's very important to recheck our tapes and recheck our levels when in the trade, especially when it actually shifts on you, because SMCI was quite strong in the morning, and then when it flipped, we believed in the long, but we need to get out and actually reevaluate the tape, right? So you did that on I see your smile there, Davey.
Yeah, for sure. Like, well, like,
Are you disagreeing? Or
no, I do agree totally. Like, it's actually the opposite. I agree totally on what you're saying. But, like, very funny thing. Like, I mean, you mentioned SMCI like, you insinuate, in my opinion, what was like a long when you open. And I said,
I went in long.
I will be looking short because
I remember.
it was breaking the trend already. And I decided to take the long, even now at 24. Of course, 24 is a decent price, but like, I decided to take the long in what I was looking short, and I decided to take the short in when I was looking long. So I think it's very interesting for people that are watching this. Like, I mean, it might be kind of going naked around there because you are like expressing your flaws and things like that, like the things that you are doing totally wrong, and you're very open. I'm very open to it. I really.
I think it's
really
important to
It's
share.
the only way that you can get better by being honest.
But it's
too.
important as well that our viewership is able to understand that yes, sometimes it's possible that we are going to be looking at different levels and interpreting it maybe a little differently, or as well that as everyone out there, and it happens with us as well, that we're going to be maybe tied to an idea, right? So
Yeah, I think every trader go through those phases.
absolutely,
And once
very
you
well
are
said.
more and more aware, you will see this ahead. Like, I guess, like, oh, I don't have enough sleep, and I start doing mistake. You will repeat them. Yeah, sure.
Well said.
It's a good thing. Like, guys, feel free to talk or to express if you have the same type of problems normally with your trading. And like, you are not alone there. Definitely, you are not alone. Like, we all went through that. Like, I was talking with Marie yesterday that I have non-red days this week, and I think just a few in the whole month from last month, I think. But like even like that, yesterday I made way too many mistakes. I was not happy about it. Today I'm doing the same. Maybe there is a little bit extra pressure because of the streaming and things like that. But I also know I didn't sleep that well a couple nights. So, but it's just like those are human things that everybody have, and like they're gonna be reflected on what you're trading or how you are trading them. So yeah, feel free. I think
Well said.
We vent a little bit too much in there. I was not venting, but it was sharing, guys. So
Yeah, it's not venting. It's definitely sharing,
get
right?
close to us.
I like it. I like it a lot. There we go. There we go. So I was actually. Oh, now we've got definitely good tape, good orders right down through the 24 and 2350. SMCI 2350, Davey, how many times did that level show up?
Yeah.
Come on.
definitely, like in the
I
past,
think every time we've traded,
it was offered.
SMCI 2350 came into play.
Like you remember, like about 6 months ago,
Incroyable.
maybe a year ago, I think. for you to have an idea, it was so clear that whatever time frame it was, like I think it was a year ago, I can remember PLTR was like $23.31, something like that. $23.31 was bouncing, 23.31. And every single day where we have relevant volume, hey, it was coming toward that level and bouncing back. And yeah, so it's kind of what Marie is mentioning here on SMCI, like what is going on with that price with 23.50 that you get offered so often, no matter how drastic the situation looks. Like because when we were looking on top here, we wouldn't expect this to go down like almost $3.
Absolutely,
So
right?
it's at 20, 27, like now it's at 20, 24, $25 stock. $3 is quite a lot, quite a big move.
Absolutely.
So
On a slow day,
on the very slow
on
day,
a Friday, and with the stock SMCI maintaining and trading at the VWAP. And you say, well, no, it's impossible because it's been selling off for such a long time. Well, look at that. It's
Yeah.
still going to interact at the 23.50. What a level. So just to emphasize what you were saying earlier, how important those levels and drawing our levels are, it's incredible.
yeah, like it's
It is very important.
basically what you're gonna see, like because you can memorize them sometimes. Like if you have a very good memory, you can memorize many of them. But like,
Well,
it's,
we've been trading SMCI now, right? So
but like yeah, but like to emphasize about the importance of those drawing specifically, it's like I won't be able to remember all the stocks that I have put levels on. Like I mean, and like you see me surfing through, like you see you go to PLTR. I have none in PLTR, but you have DKNG, and like Tesla, and like there is no way. Look at Tesla. Tesla is wow, $3 above when from what we were talking at that price. But yeah, what I'm saying is like once you draw those levels, like the best information you get from them is does this level mean something? Like you see, this is clearly trending down. Well, it trades sideways around 26 for a little bit. What happened when it lost 36? It clearly like volatility increased and it went down all the way to 25. Then it didn't hold 25 that well. Well, it went down all the way to 24. Now it hold a little bit 24, but isn't the reaction that is happening here different than those? Yes, it did pierce
Absolutely.
through, but like now we have been holding for longer above the 24. So you could expect that 24 to be something that you can profit off. So in here, like the same thing, like maybe I took a little bit too much risk in here. Like let's say, I don't know if that's true or not. I just like I'm saying because I have a lot of execution. I think that was a hotkey mistake. But what I'm saying is like it was holding. So this looks like this is a long that didn't work, but it's justifiable because you took this at the level that it was respecting in that moment. So totally makes sense. So we are printing very good on SMCI, but where we are printing very good is in DKNG. This thing is flying. Like we cleared those 40, and as I say to you guys, like once it clear 40, I want to see that 40 holding. Like now, playing with the money of the house, we are making already much of the losses in that trade, and we just need SMCI to keep printing. And very soon, like we're gonna be playing with the money of the house, like basically DKNG breaking.
love what we did here. Okay,
So-
so we went short. So as soon as the trend was changed on top, we reversed our position, went short, added on the pop-up on the consolidation, came out of the position completely, reversed our position to the long, and now printing to the long on SMCI.
Beautiful. You write it down, you write it up.
Exactly. I call it riding the dragon. Not sure if it's used up there, but I love the terminology.
I like that one too. It makes sense to me. It makes sense. Like, if you picture a dragon going like this, so
Absolutely.
definitely makes sense. So yeah, we are printing good. Let's see. I'm gonna be very disciplined here.
I like
so
my flexibility.
by being disciplined, I mean I'm gonna be taking some partial on DK and G. Yeah, you have to pay down your mistakes. Let's see. I wanna see if there is any size that I like. 40, 50 definitely makes sense. I'm gonna go a little bit above because we have some sizes above that. So I need to do half
Excellent.
of that.
Tape has changed for SMCI, so you should be good to hold for a bit.
Yeah, SMCI. I may add more at SMCI if ever he give me an opportunity. So DKNG, DKNG pulling back way before getting to the top. That I will look at it almost like a trap for the long for the short. Sorry. So it makes sense that it will be a trap for the shorts. Like we have a SPY. SPY is clearly going higher. Like look at those 1, 2, 3, 1 candle. This is 5-minute charts. 5-minute chart. We are trying to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like very long for us to go down. Very fast for us to go up. So that give you a little sense of what the where the resistance is resistance to the upside or is resistance to the downside. I will guess it's to the downside. So people are really pumping up these market ones. Like I think SPY very soon want 600. I think I hear that Nvidia is gonna be being added to Dow Jones. Like that's very good for them. Let's see. So
It's good for them, but it wasn't good for the stock today. So
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
see
definitely
what's gonna.
KNG.
Absolutely. Right? You're expecting it to bounce and you're expecting it, but to actually. So now 147 for Nvidia could be a good long, 147. We do have the 147.50 as a position. Definitely not correlated today at all with the markets. At all. The markets are quite strong. They're traded above the VWAP while we've got Nvidia trading well below the VWAP. So,
Let's look at INTC. Yeah, INTC not doing much right now. I mean, have been a little bit too noisy. AMD, a bit concerning as well, I would say. Okay, guys, we're gonna be printing very soon in DKNG. That order is about to go through. That's just a little partial there. Let's see.
just look at Tesla just for the fun of it.
Wow.
That's what I was saying inside.
It's okay. I'm gonna keep looking at DKNG. Looking better. Okay, we ring the bell right there. We got some money.
Ja.
Here comes the money.
Money, 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 money.
So SMCI, SMCI might be my holding for the day. SMCI, yeah, definitely. Like I will see. Like this EMA gonna be able to send it back to the low of the day? I don't think so. These names have been under selling pressure quite a lot, and like, yes, it have been a good short. Mary can confirm that. That doesn't mean we want it as a short. So.
Yeah, 25, we should really pay attention at where it is right now, at the 50. The tape is mixed at that, on that level.
Yeah.
So what it's going to do at that level is going to be interesting, and it's going to tell me either I'm going to be adding or I'm going to be flipping. We'll see. So.
Affirm was a short, clearly. Like I mean, it didn't even went around with those levels. Like it just across those levels like nothing. I have a question about Affirm. Like let's see, is it's gonna be too expensive to short Affirm or it's okay? Affirm. It will be the first time I trade this thing. Like I never traded Affirm before.
Yeah, I traded a firm a while back. It was good, but I haven't traded it in a very long time.
I guess it's like a crazy horse. It's like
A bucking horse?
yeah, like this thing. I guess is very volatile. So what I want to do with Affirm, what is it? It's down quite a lot already. Is this gonna? Yeah, like that VWAP. I think it's not that bad.
Okay, SMCI, you could be a good point to add right there.
Okay, I see. 2450 basically.
Correct. It's interacting right now. It could be too late, but if you want to punch, I've added.
I'm gonna follow you on that one. So I'm just gonna be disciplined and I'm gonna put the order at the price that I want to.
I think you missed it.
Yeah, I may miss it, but I'm gonna be okay with that. Guys, like DKNG, just keep flying. This is a beautiful tray.
Nice job.
I only have 50% of the position left.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it would be way more beautiful if I didn't switch my head around it. To be open, but you know.
Well, hey, it's like we say, it's something to be wrong, but it's to stay wrong. We cannot. Right?
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
and that was a great switch that you did. I like that. What's the level on DKNG?
On DKNG right now is the 40. It's as long as it holds above 40. Actually, if it come back to 40, I will be very easily willing to add at 40.
Okay.
Like we had a crazy, like it was like at 1500 lot, 1500 lots at 40. I know it's a quite cheap stock, but that thing was flashing on the tape, like look at me. So we went through with nice confidence. Like I think it can hold above those 40 for good, especially because the market is providing. So the market is
Well,
taking its way back up. Yeah.
correct. Spido did a double top wick, and
Yeah, like and even in the 5 minutes, it pierced by a little bit, but like there, it's like still trending up.
did it?
Yeah,
Yes,
it
by
did,
one
it
cent?
pierced like by more than that. Like if we look at actually, let me just put it here. I can see more precisely. So SPY, the previous high was 597 with 50 cents, and the other the actual like the last high was we were close enough.
52.
52 cents, like 2 cents only.
2 cents.
2
Not
cents,
one, but two. You were right.
Yeah.
It wasn't one, but it wasn't.
It was two.
It was two.
It's
It
still,
was
like,
two.
fantastic. So, so DKNG wants to go to 41.
I really like what's happening right now.
42. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hold toward those 42. Obviously, I'm gonna be observing the 41.00. Let's see.
Okay.
SPY pushing back up. INTC, like INTC, the same thing, doing nothing. Unity, what is Unity doing? Unity,
Oh, I didn't see you.
Yeah, this name have came down quite a lot from the last time I traded this.
Whoa.
DKNG is flying, literally. So
Did you see the wick that happened?
on SMCI,
Wow.
I got the fill on SMCI. I'm so sorry, I didn't pay attention to that one. Thank you for letting me know.
Wow.
That's why the P&L fluctuation went there like crazy. Like something happened. I said, "Oh, what was that?" And that was it. So
I'm gonna check the tape again just to see did we have some flipping happening there, because wow.
though I have heavy size on it, like that will be a shakeout like move if it's ever something like that. So SMCI. Let's read the tape on SMCI because right now I have nice size on it. So if we manage to push back up, we're gonna be printing very well. So 24 seems to be relevant yet. Now we have 2460. I want to see that 2460, which was the one that it was rejected previously. It actually rejected above that, but right now I don't wanna. I
It
wanna
was
see it trading at-
75, I believe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Yeah, like let's see, 75, 78, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was around that level. But right now it's like there is a decent side at 60, so it seems to be a little bit correlated. So let's see.
Market
Let's
in
see.
SPY as cross. So there was a wick that did cross the, as we said, the 50 and 52, the double
Mhm.
top. So we do have a wick that went up to, which one is this one? There we go. Oh, there we go. It did go up. Past that at oh, 96, 97. So now let's see what it's going to do. We've got a 5 minute that seems pretty bullish on SPY. We do know that SMCI though is not correlated with SPY today. Usually not. Right. Okay. I like that acceleration on the tape, so I'm glad that you got your ad. Again,
Yeah, I
it just
appreciate your call out on
no,
that one.
no, it just highlights again discipline, how important it is, because I added not wanting to miss the move. Davey put in his order with discipline and he got filled and has a really good entry price. So discipline makes a difference when trading.
And here, like let's put in perspective, like just following what you are saying, like like this end looks like a short. Obviously, shorts have been very easy on it compared to long. We are going long from here, from what we consider like a bottom right now, local bottom. And like what happened when we go to 2460, what was like a level on the tape? Well, we have like resistance there, like we are trading below there, and like, but what is the difference between this trade and the trades we were taking before? Well, first, because our adding and where we bought it, our risk to reward ratio is maximized. Like I mean, I can make in this trade like way more than what I give away, because like right now I have like 3 times what I had in those long. Why can I have 3 times what I had before? Well, I can have 3 times what I had before because now I have a clear bottom here, or what I consider a clear bottom. So I don't need to let this go all the way back to the 2375. But even if you go to the 2375, my average is around 2413. So it's like 2420, something like that, a little bit around there. So it's like if this managed to put back to 26, hey, we are printing a house on it. So, but it's like we don't treat every trade the same, in the matter that no every trade is respecting
is.
the same. It's not, the risk is not the same. So everything is very dynamic, and you have to be able to adjust. Like
Ooh,
DKNG, we are
yes.
printing good on DKNG. We are playing with the money of the house. There is no risk to take here anymore. Why would you wait for it to come back all the way to your entry, or why will you just take a loss on it? Makes no sense. So yeah, it's just like illustrating a point.
Agreed. So, SPY making and breaking days high, making new highs.
Spike is gonna make so many people happy, and I think it's gonna end the day at around 600. Do you think that's doable?
Well, because of the low volume, I'm not sure, but definitely has its strength, right? So, oof, very strong, very strong.
SMCI is popping up.
Nicely
Like
done.
26. So DKNG. I feel I'm ignoring Affirm. Affirm is the name I'm ignoring. Affirm. There we go. There we go.
That's a good pop.
Yeah, yeah.
And we knew, right, that 44.50, 44.25 was a level, so
But when I look at the tape, I didn't see much sizes to the
No.
downside. So because of that, I was looking more short on it. Like this thing, like right now I have somebody at 45. Is it 45? Yeah, 45 right here. 45 right here. So I will be favoring shorts on a firm. Like look how many candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like 20 candles red in the 5-minute chart. Like here. SMCI, is it the same? No, it's not the same. We have red and green candles. Basing there's some buying pressure too. So
There we go. Spy pop.
SMCI doing very nice. So DKNG. I did fantastic by respecting the level back. Of course, not at the beginning, but I'm happy with that. Like, we made everything back, and we are doing decent. So, SMCI, I think I would like to target something like 26 on SMCI. Yeah.
I'm reading the tape on SMCI. Because we still have that position, that's a big position at 24.50. So 24.50 is still a big position. It's not that far away, right? So but because it's closer to 25, is it going to? And the tape is definitely thicker to, and it should be easier with the market providing as well to get to the 25 instead of pulling back. So probabilities with the tape should be that it should get to the 25, and then we should get momentum because we've got orders at 04, at 10, at 12, at 16, so it could actually get to the VWAP, interact very well, and see what we can do. What it's going to do at that point. The market is a little pullback, but still very strong.
Yeah, like even DKNG is pulling back down. Though I have zero stress on DKNG. I will be looking to add if we get back to 40, but what are the chances that it will go back in there? Like this thing went up. Like this DKNG is looking scary strong. Like,
Oh my goodness.
I could say the same about Tesla. Look at Tesla's.
Ain't quite
What just happened there? Like, do you see the price is 318?
That's a $25 pop. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Now we've got nice printing on SMCI. It's approaching the
That's
VWAP.
unbelievable to me.
Oh, wow. You and me both?
What? Are you kidding me?
Seems like it was a good investment for Elon Musk and his $1 million that he gave away. I think he only had the opportunity to give Civis 67 million, but it seems like he could be paying off in his stocks.
Yeah, it was a bit more than that. Like, it was already like at the beginning of the last week. It was 75.
Okay, I
Yeah,
guess I
but, like,
stopped paying attention
Yeah, like,
at the 67.
it's totally understandable.
Or maybe
like, I
it
mean,
was
it's like-
87 and I I don't remember properly, but
But it's crazy. It's like this type of move, that's unbelievable. Like, what is Nvidia doing? Hey guys, let's look. What's Nvidia? What are you doing today, my guy? And this is not right because Elon Musk have said many times, we are not a car company, we are a technology company. So if you are a technology company, Nvidia, you are a technology company, why are you not going back up? Come on, my guy, print $20, Paul. So, SMTI, what are you doing?
Beautiful.
This is very solid. Like, I mean, I think once it clear 25, I'm gonna be willing to break even. Maybe this is gonna be my trade to hold for the day. Like,
aren't you a risky guy?
the difference, like when if the equation get to be true there, I will be risking nothing. Like I mean, you're gonna be breaking even on that trade, and I will just hold it to see if it wants to really go back up to 26. Like if we claim that trend, 27 is doable, like very easy. And if it goes to 26, I'm gonna make above 75% of the profit for the last week in one trade. Because I kind of went heavy there. So let's see. You are SMCI as well. Very nice, very nice.
I would like to add if it crosses the VWAP, but
Yeah, I will. I don't want to add. I just want to hold her and see what this name wants to do. Something relevant to say about me holding that name. For me to be able to hold SNCI, DKNG will need to do something better. Like this will need to go 42, then I will be out DKNG, or at least like half out, and then I will be quietly holding SMCI for a crazy move. So, but yeah, definitely, like, it makes sense to me.
okay.
So, DKNG, DKNG, I have memories of DKNG trading this way in the past. So, like, at some point we can say like stocks have like a personality. That's why, like, sometimes people get very comfortable trading one stock in a specific, and it's because they get to know the way it moves. And what defines the way that stock moves is who is buying, who is selling, the participation. So remember that all those things have psychology behind. Like you can buy without taking in consideration anything, any price action, or you can buy respecting levels and things like that. So all that is gonna be reflecting how the stock is gonna move. So also like there is a way more technicals that influence that. But like Tesla, like for example Tesla, I always like look. We are just like literally like what $6 down. We were $6 up 2 minutes ago. So that's what I say. Like Tesla, when I go on Tesla, I always have a way wider stop loss. Why? Because Tesla is very very good at getting you out and then moving your favor. It doesn't matter like yes, this level makes sense. If you go above, I shouldn't be out. Like I shouldn't be on the trade. It will do that and then it will move in your favor. So while you have Nvidia doesn't do that as well. It can have some choppy days, but it's not. It's normal trading days.
Yes, I agree with you.
So SMCI.
Okay.
SNCI pulling back to those 60. I expect that 60 to be a level of support right now. We will see.
There's really nothing on the tape.
The SPY keep trying to pop up, so
There's not much on the tape to justify that pullback, but we'll see.
I was not looking bullish when we were coming in on the indexes as I drove this line at 596.65, but we clearly went up above there. We test the price, and what we find way more value, so we just keep coming back up. So SPY might be holding those levels for good. So DKNG, yeah. I'm gonna drop off an order right from good to go on DKNG, and that order is gonna be at 42.
So I believe So they could, I mean, SMCI pulled back there,
Mm-hmm.
and I added at the 50 to the
Nice.
position.
I see. Yeah, definitely. I consider that a good price to add.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not adding anymore because, as I say, DKMG haven't done what I am expecting it to do. So because of that, I don't want to be too excited and add more to SMCI. I think it's a decent size what I have, like it's very
Mm-hmm.
good. So I would just need to see it popping up a little bit more. DKNG breaking the high of the day or trying to. That was the trade. And guess what, my guy? You could have the best price, but
Hey, at least you're in the trade, right?
yeah, for sure.
And
for
you're
sure.
printing.
Yeah, for sure.
We can't.
Not much complaints
This-
about it.
Okay, so we've got SPY. Let's look at SPY. SPY seems to want to. It's making a new high again. Let's go SPY.
Yeah, the way SPY looks like, I guess it could make a violent move to the upside. Though it's like, if you notice, like the last 3 days after the election,
Mm-hmm.
it has been trending up, slow, very slow, but consistent, like with a lot of consistency.
Mm-hmm. Low
So-
volume, but consistency.
Yeah, exactly. So it's that has a big value for me. SPY breaking the all-time highs. One more time. SMCI pulling back down a little bit too
Mhm.
much. Um,
It was a big pull.
yeah,
At 24.50, we knew, right?
Yeah.
That's where you added, that's where I added, that's where we've had that level. So, what is it going to do with that level? Tape is not as populated as it was, but we still have an unbalance, I believe, to the ask. So, let's see. What do you think?
yeah, definitely. Affirm the short I never took, but yeah, very nice short from the VWAP opportunity there. And right now, what like this can go way lower. SMCI, you know what I like about SMCI? We are trading above the level. Like, I mean, I know it's like it's interacting a little bit too much with it, but we are trading very nice around that level. So yeah, let's see.
It's normal too to have that kind of interaction at the 50, right? So,
Yeah, for sure.
okay, we've got a position building at 24, so I'm not going to let it go to 24.
I would like that 24 to not be offer anymore. Yeah.
Quite a big guy there at 24.
Like I drop off my order for the stop loss right below there, that 24. Why? Because I don't want to see it offering 24. So doesn't mean much until it really clears it.
You got me out.
If SMCI managed to break those 24, like I remember we were saying that 2350 was relevant. Right now we have somebody at 2380. So yeah, that's a trade that for sure will require some patience.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, doesn't mean I feel okay with the risk. Though it's not that big net, it's just like maybe not the best to do. It is going to offer 24 apparently. So let's look at something else just in case this trade doesn't work. Nvidia, looking good. Looking good, definitely. Affirm. I think that Affirm did SSR bounce.
Oh, that could be interesting.
Okay, let's see. Yes, it did that. It's actually in SSR already. SNCI, lack of momentum toward the downside, but what is the take on? So something I can do to identify a little bit more precisely what this is doing is basically to read the tape on it, like deeper. So we are printing a bunch of. Oh yeah, we have a heavy offer at 49. So and it's popping up by not by that much. So I would say the buying this is a little bit too soft. So 24, like let's say we have the decent size at the bid right now. So 46, 45. So we are printing 49 consistently at the offer with decent sizes, and those 49, 48. So 24, 48, 24, 48. Let's see, 24, 40. We have a lot of mid prints around there. 48, 49, 50. That 50 have a very nice size at the offer there. I think, as I say, like that buying is like the bid on SMCI is a little bit too thin right now. So we have a decent bid right there. We went like 4,000 lot, and that went through, and then the bid decreased. So yeah, I think as long as we manage to hold around those 40, the offer is definitely there. Now we have decent offering at 52, 24, 52, 53, then 54, and the bid is not holding that well. So let's see what that bid is wanting to do. So we are printing 20s. There is somebody decent enough at 24. So 54, 56, that offer keep increasing with sizes. So we're about to have a decent move to the upside. So let's see. Marie was adding at those 50, that was sweet. 57, 58, the bid is definitely increasing as well. So do we have the sizes in there? I would like to see a little bit more size on the offer, on the bidding. So bidding is 57, 57, 57. Offering 59. A lot of mixed sizes around there, everywhere pretty much. So okay, that offer is really increasing with sizes. So I cannot see the bid getting increased. So I bet it's because of the mid print, and then we print 70. You see how we gap up a couple cents in there? That's very bullish. So we're gonna be printing higher. Yeah, so I'm glad I keep this trade, and I think this can go. This has some potential. Let's see. Like I might be dreaming by like now we have a heavy offering, a heavy bid at 26, like 26 was it? No, 66, 66. There we go. printing 2467, 67, 2467. Then we just gap up again a couple cents, and then we are printing even heavier. So the offer is quite heavy, like naturally. And the funny thing is that I cannot see it through the tape, so I bet there are a lot of algo getting filled up in there. So well, the print is not that big. So we are printing 74, 74, 73, 71 at the bit, 71 at the bit. That bit have some sizes. That's 71, 24, 71. So let's see. So 70, 70. So there is some offer. 25 is gonna be the most relevant point for the next maybe 20 minutes. So we are clearly printing 71, holding those 71 very good with different sizes, but like decent size. 71. So that was a little bit of tape reading for SMCI. I just wanted to see if what I am seeing on the chart, like, if this move might be sustainable by what we can see on the print. And the answer to that is definitely yes. So I think it's clearing the 2450. We will see if we are able to clear the 25. So let's go and look at DKNG. DKNG. Slow but steady. So as I say, I think I would like to take some of these at 42. I will be adding whatever I take pretty much right away at 42. So the reason for that is because like my average price is so good that I can do it without affecting it that much. So let's see if we manage to do that. So
It's like a Tesla could be offering an entry.
for the long,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't feel like gambling on that one, to be honest. Like this broke my brain pretty much. Like I mean, I never expect Tesla to go like basically it's like $17 up, but 17 plus 5, $22 up during the day. What is the SEC? No, for real, like, what is the SEC? I don't get it. It's like, I mean, of course, like, I mean, like, for sure. Yeah, I don't know that much about regulations. Like, I know about regulations, but I don't know that much for me to be able to say, like, there have been, like, any, like, this doesn't look legit. There is no, I don't have a solid way of saying that, so I prefer not to say.
So disregard what you just said.
Yeah, so just disregard what I say. It's just like what I'm gonna say. This move makes no sense. Like I mean, it makes sense in the political side of Elon Musk being Donald Trump,
Exactly.
but that shouldn't happen. Like, what is DJT doing? Yeah, we will see. And of course, like by that, I don't mean that Tesla doesn't have any value. Like Tesla is a very solid company. I love Tesla. It's just like there should be a little bit of logic behind. Once, like, well, there shouldn't be. Like, they should be, but you don't get smoke on it, of course. But what I'm saying is like, if I will be that type of investor that will be looking for a solid position and things like that, like. Unless I have inside information, these look extreme. So we are printing good in DKNG, we are printing good in SMCI. As always, make sure that you read our disclaimer. This is an educational channel, so basically we share what we do, we share what we know, what we think. So any trade that you take is under your own risk. Uh, Feel free to watch us if you get any value from it, but make sure you are aware that any trade you take is under your own risk. DKNG. SMCI 25 is building up. Like now I have on both tapes.
A 25, a solid 25.
Yeah, like
And 26.
yes. My target will be 26. Because I see also 26.48. Like at 26 maybe I can take half of it.
Yeah, 26, 48, 26. You mean 26, 50 and 45.
Like in Arca, there is a size at 45 and yeah, you're right. You're totally right. SMCI, I love what is happening.
I really like it too. I like what it's finally doing.
Very clear attempt to the rejection on the SMCI. So
Approaching a strong level at 25, we know.
beautiful. Hi, Bobby.
I believe someone's hungry.
Yeah, I'm very bored. So it's almost time to eat lunch.
Okay, so it's finally going to pierce. I believe it's finally going to pierce. Is it going to pierce? Because what a pullback
Yeah.
from SPY. What a pullback from SPY.
Yeah, SPY.
But all morning, SMCI has not been aligned with the market. So
Yeah, like SPY was going crazy up, and SMCI was just
thank you.
tanking.
So now that SPY pulled back, maybe SMCI is gonna pull up. We'll have to put a muffler on that stomach. Wow, eh? That bounce off the VWAP was not good for SMCI. I did not like that. Let's see what we can get on the tape. There's no way you're going to come back again to 24. 37, 24.50, or 24.
To be honest, with that type of sell-off, I would expect it maybe, and I don't know how right I am about this. Like, I would expect it to go back to maybe 24.50 to retest the value, but it should react very strong to it right away.
Oof, a lot of red print there for SMCI.
Yeah, let's see if those red prints are good. I'm gonna go back to do a little bit of tape reading on SMCI. So SMCI, what are we doing? Let's see. We have somebody at 24.37. That's a little bit too low. I wouldn't like to see it coming back in there. If I'm gonna be willing to hold, that definitely can happen. So what are we doing on the print? So that print is printing a lot of sizes at the bid, printing 75, 24.75. We are clearly printing 24.75, holding that 24.75, then increasing a little bit to 24.76, 24.77, 24.78, 24.80 at the offer, at the bidding. So very good there. So let's see if we're gonna keep printing above the 24.70 on the bid as the ask keep increasing at 24.80, 24.82. We have very, very big size at 24.82. So is this gonna be holding above there? So 24.80, 24.80, that bid keep being 24.80 as well. Down we drop a little bit at 24.79, printing 24.78, 24.80. Let's see. 24.77, 24.76, 24.75, 24.78. Are we gonna be rebidding higher? 24.76, definitely sizes there going through at that bid. 24.76.
Big
I would
one
like
at
to see
78.
what is gonna happen next. 24.77, 24.76, 24.77. That tape on SMCI is slightly tilted to the upside. I can see the orders through, but like, let's see. I think I would like to see it like clearing that 25 very soon. So we have at 25, we have somebody at 24.97, and then we have somebody at 25.00. So I would like to clear those levels, like those are relevant sizes. So I don't think it's gonna be that clean maybe, but we wanna see what it wants to do. 24, 24.86, 24.86, 24.85. That offer keep increasing. So we are clearly holding the bid at 24.70, 24.80s. So now printing with volume at the offer at 24.84, 24.84, 24.84. That bid took a little drop in there and went to 24.82. The spread is increasing a little bit, so a little bit of disagreement between buyers and sellers. 24.84, 24.86, 24.84 with decent side at the offer. So we definitely keep moving higher.
Double level
So
at 24.97.25.
yeah, perfect. So that's the sizes I am expecting to see through the tape, and then we're gonna see if we are gonna be holding above. So DK and G guys just keep printing higher and higher. That was a sweet trade on the tape. DK and G. So very sweet, very sweet. I don't want to ignore it, but like I would like to, like that trade on its own. Basically, I'm gonna keep looking at SMCI tape because the SMCI tape is the one I need some confirmation on it that we can clear those 25.00 is the level we need to clear. So we are printing 24.87, 24.88, decent volume going through that offer, 24.87 at the bid. Decent size, like a lot of size in that bidding at 24.88, 24.87, 24.86, and we keep going 24.86, 24.85 is dropping a little bit, 24.85. So there is somebody at 24.82, 24.82, 24.82, decent size. I think that we're gonna gravitate toward those 24.82 at the bid, as it's a very, very nice size. So 24.88, 24.89. It's that
Big position at 82.
yeah, that's the one I was mentioning there. It's quite decent size. So we are printing 24.82. There we go. That was the 24.82. Now what happened after that guy get filled up? 24.82 was the heaviest for now. We are printing 24.85 at the offer. So they are asking for a little bit more than what they're getting paid for. So let's see, 24.84, 24.84, 24.85, 24.86 at the offer, 24.83. That bid is still increasing from the 24.80, but the 24.82, 24.85 is still increasing at the bid. Yeah.
Okay, so
This
we're
next
approaching
is
the 97 and the 25. We also have two big orders in the 89, so we'll see.
Yeah. Now we have decent size at the 24.86 at the bid. So 24.85, that big drop a bit right there. So yeah, I see we have also decent offers at the 24.89, 24.90. There we cleared. Like there is some
Unbalanced.
acceleration toward the upside.
Correct. There's an unbalance. Now there's a clear unbalanced tape
Yeah,
to the ask.
yeah, the ask is heavy air.
Mm-hmm.
So now we are printing with size at the bid at 24.85. So 24.86,
Approaching
24.87, 24.88.
89.
Yeah, so let us sleep until we get there.
There we go, 90s.
Printing 90s.
So the
90s.
double shield went through. We'll see. And it seems to be accelerating the tape.
The first layer is at 97, 24.97.
Yeah, there was 2 layers at 88 and 90.
Okay.
And it went through. And now those 2 big orders.
89. Yeah, it's very important that we break that VWAP if we're gonna go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
all these levels is just VWAP levels. Like it's
Okay,
over
finally.
that VWAP. So
Printing in the 90s.
92. So 97 is already visible in the montage. So 94, 20, like 24.91. Let's see where you want to go. What was that?
What I
We
like
have
right
a
there,
hefty order at 24.95.
mhm,
What would you
it's
say?
how consistent that it was.
Yeah, it's holding very nice.
Not a whole lot of pullback on that higher highs trend.
Come on, my guy, clear that VWAP. That's what you want to do.
Come on, you've been wanting this for a long
Just-
time.
To not ignore DKNG. Wow, what a trade! What a trade!
Great job.
I know it's looking a little bit messy, but I took the right entry at some point. At some point. So SMCI. Let's go back to SMCI. SMCI definitely slowed down a little bit there after it across the 90s. So let's see. Let's see what it wants to do. 94. I think that's not gonna be a quiet move once it interact with the 97. Like now we can see stacking orders through the whole tape, like everywhere at 97, at 25, at 25.12. So we're gonna be
2507.
printing
Yeah.
higher. So
Wow.
probably.
Mm-hmm.
What a beautiful day to be alive, huh? 95 at the offer. But like, just if you look at that offer, like that offer have been going through with such a heavy size. Now the bid get like heavy, very heavy at 97, incredible heavy. Like yeah, it's the biggest size I have seen for now. So as I was saying, guy, like that bit get very heavy right there, very heavy. So I would like to see this holding above 95, 24.95. If it doesn't hold below above 24.95, I might be looking for an out. Like, well, so bad that I'm gonna be breaking even. Like, I doesn't make sense that I take any risk after I see that bit getting increased the way it was increased. So it's a good thing, like for the long. Like I mean, if that bit have the volume at the other side, this is gonna skyrocket to 25.50 like nothing. So let's gonna see 95, 93. But what are we doing after that big heavy bit? Like, well, we are just dripping. Like we went 91, we went 90. Now we're gonna scare people and we're gonna go to 80. You will see, to scare people, we're gonna go to 80s very soon. I guess so. 24.91, 24.92. So there is definitely some imbalance in there. So the tape keep being strong, definitely very strong. So 90s, 90s, 91, 92 at the offer. 80, we are printing 88. I expect that to happen. So at least after that bit got so heavy. So 78, 79. We got a decent pullback right there. Very decent pullback. I don't expect this to go back to 60. That 60 was respectable. So I expect this to come back up even higher. Like, didn't we prove? Like, well, we didn't prove anything, but what I'm trying to say, didn't we see on the tape that there was a very decent size at the offer as well? Yes, we did. So now we have the bid. So like now we have both of the sizes willing to interact with volume. So the move can happen any moment around now. So 85, 87, 88. SPY is doing a couple dojis in the 5-minute chart on the, yeah, it's like right at the top pretty much. So like, yeah, those candles doesn't really have a body. So let's go back to SMCI. Let's see, what are we doing here?
Again, volume
Yeah,
quite low.
yeah, which I like a lot to be like around that
And
level.
stop.
So
Correct. Time of the day as well, so we know.
especially when you are like not having much reasons to freak out. So
Okay. Back to the 95s in SMCI.
something I was doing wrong here, and I called it a couple times the VWAP, but now I'm seeing the actual like the VWAP that you guys are watching, like that you're looking at. Like the VWAP that I am talking about is an overnight VWAP. At some point I may have it there, but like that VWAP is around like 2590, 2595. So it's not the actual, the real VWAP that everybody's looking at. So yeah, feel building momentum around there. It's a little bit before. So let's see. I like to see that breaking through with confidence. So
There seems to be continuancy on the tape. To the ask. Okay.
I'm keeping an eye on DKNG. Like that up on DKNG is becoming a little bit heavy. So 97, printing 97. Now we are only having the guy at 25. So how big are you, my guy? 25. It's not that. The tape it doesn't look that big. So let's see. So I say that rejection, if ever it happen, if there's gonna be a rejection there, it's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be like I expect to be out of the trade right away.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not because I get myself out, it's because the trade will get me out, and I am
Okay.
like, quite far from it. Yeah, DKNG pulling back down. SMCI. What are you gonna be doing, SMCI? This is gonna be a nice move to watch if it ever happen. Like either way, like I mean, if it goes down, like it's a decent flush, and something kind of unexpected unless you're reading the tape. And yeah, let's see. Yeah, heavy tape, heavy bid at 24.95. So 24.95.
Yeah, we've got a big at the bid at 24.89. Woo!
We are about to clear up. There is some tape
Mhm.
acceleration
Woo!
right there. And
Wow,
let's
wait,
see.
that was pretty impressive.
Yes, definitely. It's
That was quick.
looking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Though it was a doji, so we haven't really moved yet. Will be that 25 a number that I will be looking short? I don't think so. I know previously we have respected, but based on what I see on the tape, like I don't think so. I think it's a little bit risky. Of course, it's the same thing. It offers the best risk to reward ratio because you can put your stop loss right on top of it. But yeah, let's see.
Well, we should see at that level because when we're looking at the tape, reevaluating the tape, of course, because it's something healthy to do. We do have levels again, as we know, right? For 50 at 24 at 23.80 at the bid, and 23, 23.50, and 22 up to 20. But when we're looking into the ask, to the offer, we've got actually the same levels, well, the levels we drew this morning at 25.60, 26. We've got the 26.45 and 50. So that's a beautiful double shield. And then we've got 27, 28, really significant big orders there. So SPY is bullish. Doesn't say much because we know it. It's not aligned. It hasn't been aligned at least all morning.
Go back. 86.
Okay, 99.
That 25 there, now visible on the tape.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's see what this is wanting to do. I'm willing to add on DKNG. That was a pullback that I like. So don't trade the PNL, trade the level.
Mm-hmm.
SMCI is willing to break that level very soon. So I know we have been staring at.
It seemed water boiling, but it's gonna.
Yeah, like you just walk away and it will move without you.
Yep. And sometimes it does require a little bit of patience. I do not like that it printed back down below 95 right there.
Well, I see some some desperate sellers, and like even those sellers are above the actual bid. So I'm gonna be quiet there, as I say. Like, yeah. Where will we do that?
SPY seems to be consolidating a little bit.
Yes, it is. It's
Mhm.
like, yeah, that's something I want to do. Let's see. What was the range today?
Yeah, that's always interesting.
Yeah. SMCI doesn't want to let it go. One more time we have that bit very heavy at 24.95, 24.95, still very heavy. So
Ooh, printing 92.
yeah.
Oi, oi, oi.
DKNG also pulling back quite aggressively. DKNG. Yeah, I'm willing to add to that trade. I just would like to see at the tape what is the price I want to add. Remove array, some of it. So let's see if I have a little time to watch this.
Okay, nice pop there. Nice pop there.
Hey, DKNG is suggesting that I want to add at 40, no more than that. So SMCI, you see, you just walk away a little bit from it and it start doing its things. So it's trying to break through. SMCI trying to hold above those levels. So let's see. Um, DKNG. Now we are
Oh,
going to have
SPY.
some interaction with SMCI on that. Yeah, SPY trying to back up, like to go back up even higher.
Yes, actually has. Making a higher today.
Very nice.
Couple of very small like we're talking still battling because it's almost, well, yeah, it is tree spinning top and practically a Joji. So
I just add to DKNG around there. So let's see. SMCI. Still gonna be playing with the money of the house on DKNG. SMCI coming back inside those levels, so yeah, the way that the top look on DKNG, I will be totally okay. Expecting it to go back up in there. So, let's see. This guy is so good, and this is also good. So okay. So SMCI and DKNG, I am just watching those two.
okay, so SPY is crossing the 598. Impressive.
Hey, let's look at Tesla. What is Tesla doing? Back to 318. It's gonna go at 320 maybe today. DKNG, beautiful ad, beautiful ad. I will see if I can hold this for even longer. SMCI is the one that is trying to pull back from there. We will see. Let's read the tape on SMCI. We are definitely holding the 90s. I know I'm playing with the money of the house on SMCI. That gives me a little bit more of confidence. Like you need to be aware that you are risking nothing, so don't freak out when you pull back unless you are right there. So we are printing 90s, 80s. Like we have like if that offer at 95 doesn't get cleared up, like maybe we want to be out of this trade. Why do I keep holding SMCI? Well, I keep holding SMCI because I think that price have value. Are you above or below the value? I am right now above the value, so I think if we go back to test value, it will definitely get me out. yeah, definitely you can get me out. So, but yeah, that will be everything for today. What are you saying, Marie?
Yes, it was great trading with you, Davey. What a day, and definitely new market conditions that
Yeah.
we're going to have to deal with. And have a good trading rest of the day, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. If you like what you see, like and subscribe, share the channel, and hope you have any value, some value from it. So, rest of the day.